Now to the Friday night feature, one of the nation's top players trying to stay out of the spotlight. We bring back Jason Kahn, who spent time with RecruitingRashan Gary before the summer training camp. Jason, how is RecruitingRashan handling this recruiting process?
Well, Nick, the recruiting process started for Gary before he entered high school. His mom, though, is the one directly dealing with all of the pitches from these college coaches, the real enforcer. Perhaps the reason why Gary's persona is unlike many high school football players of his caliber.
Nope. Yeah. Come on. Come back around.
This is about 15 minutes after practice at Paramus Catholic. RecruitingRashan Gary, one of the top players in the country, working with a couple of teammates. A newly appointed team captain, which is a change for someone who's normally reserved.
Well, I've known Rashawn since about 6th grade when we played AAU basketball together, and he's always been the same kid no matter all the hype that he gets and all the media that follows him. He's always been the same quiet, humble kid, and it's going to carry him a long way.
It's been long for Gary, who remembers how he used to be just like these guys.
I got to get used to it, you know, I'm still like being quiet, but sometimes I have to speak up, and when I speak up, people listen.
And those people watch. Ever since middle school, Gary was a man among boys, dwarfing everyone on the field.
I always grew up like a strong kid. I didn't know like that was going to become who I am now.
Now, Gary is one of the most coveted players in the country.
Gary has blocked the punt, and it's going to be a touchdown!
55 tackles and 14 sacks as a junior. ESPN ranks him as the top recruit in the senior class.
I've been to Ole Miss, Auburn, Alabama. I've been to Michigan, Ohio State.
The 6'4", 295-pound defensive end has offers from every major program, about half coming while he played for Scotch Plains Fanwood. His transfer last year sparking controversy.
I was mad, I was upset, frustrated.
Jennifer Coney is upset her son had to go through that. She says his dad moved, so he did too. But because of his ability to do this, he made headlines, especially after joining one of the powerhouse parochial schools.
It all worked out.
It's worked out for Gary since the 8th grade, his first offer from Rutgers.
They called and said, we want to offer Rashawn a full scholarship. And I remember looking at the phone. I said, excuse me, what did you say? And they've just been coming ever since.
Coney is taking the phone calls, answering the emails, and sending the texts to college coaches to keep the pressure off her son.
She got majority of the pressure on her because, they have to go through her to contact me.
It can be overwhelming knowing that I have to schedule work, home, and these trips.
But Gary says with the emergence of football season, he's not planning many trips to campuses, instead focusing on leading his team to a state title.
He talks more to me about state championships than he does about going to college and playing college football. This year, Rashawn is a much more complete football player.
I believe in my abilities, and I work to fine-tune and watching film, working on my hands, anything. So I'm ready for whatever they're gonna throw at me.
Gary says he will trim his list to 5 after he takes a couple of more visits. He says he will make his final college decision at the Under Armour All-American game in January, if not then, around signing day. Nick?
Going to be a fun player to watch this season, RecruitingRashan Gary. Jason Kahn, thank you.